Defense headquarters and the Nigerian government are after Simon Ekpa, as it's been reported that Simon Ekpa is arrested and is being questioned in Finland. Now, Simon Ekpa believe he is fighting for the freedom of his people. He is not happy with the development in Nigeria, just as Nigerians are complaining today. And the government of Nigeria do not prioritize the welfare of Nigerians. Otherwise, the poverty index Rex, as Nigeria is being classified as in the latest African instability risk index as vulnerable. Now, if the government is not concerned about the welfare of her citizens, now here comes someone who said, I want to liberate my people. I want to give them the true freedom, the true essence of freedom and the democratic process. Just as the northern people now are clamoring for separation. What can you say in terms of the position of the North regarding the division of Nigeria? Because of most recent, Ango Abdullahi and other Northerners are conversing, asking the North to prepare. Don't be surprised for a possible division.
Thank you very much. Before I will go to the north, let me talk about the arrest of Samuel Ekpa. This is a message that I want to pass to the people of Finland. If they will follow any means of arresting Samuel Ekpa, which is not proper, which is not right, because Samuel Ekpa, as we all know, is not a terrorist. Samuel Ekpa, as we all know, is a man who is standing to see that his people have the better life which Nigerian could not afford to give. I'm not an Igbo man, and I will continue to say it. Nigeria, as I am speaking right now, Nigeria, day by day, Nigeria is breaking. Day by day, Nigeria is losing hope. Day by day, Nigeria is just living like a child that has no father, like a child that has no mother. That is how we are living in this country called Nigeria. So the Finland, they must understand that arresting Samuel Ekpa is not a good progress for us to hear. Yes, for me to hear, and for many good people that are seeking for freedom. It is
Even
not,
as a Northerner,
yes, even as a northern, they must
you
have.
are not happy with the arrest of a freedom fighter, Simon Ekpa, who is liberating his people, the Biafra.
Thank you. I'm not happy with that. People that need to be arrested as I'm talking to you right now are the corrupt politician we are having who is talking about arresting them. They have embezzled the money of this country. They have making our life miserable. Who is arresting them? They are going after an innocent person that is standing for the right of his people. I know that this movement is not going to be an easy task for the Biafra, but all I have to say to you is to never give up. You have to resist every external force, any force that will come to stop it. Because this arrest, I can assure to you, there are some hands of some of our top elites. I can assure you, corrupt people, they are in all over the world. They are in all over the world. They can use some corrupt people in the Finland to see that they arrest Samuel Epa, because our people, they are good in giving huge amount of money just to see that they have tarnish someone image. They are very good in in doing that. They cannot give us a better life, but they can give a millions of dollars for somebody in Finland just to arrest, yeah, just to arrest Samuel Epan. That's what they can do. So Finland must get to understanding. By the time they support evil, then Finland is going to be destroyed. Yes, any country that support evil, any country that is behind evil, that country will be destroyed. So if Finland think that they are going to be a progressive country by supporting evil, then I must pass to them that Finland within some time they will go down, and their going down will be a massive going down because they are supporting evil. And every country that is supporting evil in this world will go down, whether they like it or not. They are going down. It's just matter of time. I continue to tell people, and I will continue to say it again. Thank you. Okay, the northerners. Of course, there are some people in the northern that they want this country. They want everybody to go. Yes, and at the same time, there are some northerners that they don't want people to go their way. Back in the days during the time of Muhammadu Buhari, we all know that the Yoruba came. We want our Oduduwa nation. But what is stopping them now? What is stopping them now? Because a Yoruba man is the president. You see, that is the problem with Nigerians. That is the problem with us. You will say you need freedom, you will say you need something, but by the time you are there, you will now say, no, let's just be one. How can we be one when we all know that we are not one? So I want the Yoruba to know, as they are saying that they don't want this Nigeria to be divided, they are just saying it for now, because I know whether they like it or not, 2027, the Northerners are not voting Tinubu. Even if Tinubu like it, let him go and be sharing 1 million for every Northerner. Because of the hardship that he has put in the Northerners, is they will never forget. Even though they say that we used to forget things, but the truth, we are not forgetting things. When you suffer us, we will always remember, and we will not vote you for that. That is why I can say it whenever they ask me, or whenever I feel to say it, I will say it. We all know that the second time of Buhari, he was not the one that won election. Atiku won election, but they have to use power and collect it from him. We all know that Tinubu did not win election. The person that won election was Peter Obi. They have to use whatever he has to use and bribe the Mahmoud. Bribe Mahmoud, and Mahmoud have to give him the power. So you can see, we know people that will help us, and we are voting them, but the system is not being justice to us. The system has not been just. The system has been corrupt. The system has been injustice. That is why we are living like this. But all the leaders of this country called Nigeria, whether they like it or they not like it, now or before now, I know that this country will split. It's just matter of time. We are not one, and we can never be one. Even the man that fight for this thing from my state, if he's going to say the truth, he will tell you that we are not one. But because sometimes pride will never allow him to say the truth, he will just stay silent. But if he will say the truth, he knows it.
Are you referring to Gowon?
Yes, I'm referring to Gawang. We are not one, and we can never be one. That is all what I know. That is all what I can see. We are never one. Right from the time I was a child, they told me the story about Biafra. My spirit was not happy with that. My spirit within me was not happy, because how will you just kill people because they don't want to be part of you? How will you go and fight with them? My spirit within me was not happy when I heard that. When my grandfather was telling us the story, my spirit within me was not happy. It's because the spirit in me is the spirit of supporting the right thing. That is why I always like myself. You see my life, I have seen different trials and different temptation as I'm speaking to you right now. As I'm speaking to you, trials. I have seen properties that are worth of money, just to see whether I'm going to steal it or not. But God has helped me, because that spirit was in me and will continue to be in me. That is how I will see it, and I will just look at it, and I will leave it. So nothing will make me to support evil. That is why I always tell myself, I rather manage my life with the little I am having than to go and be with an evil man who will make me to do evil because of the big money or because of the enjoyment. I don't need that. But if today God should give me a work, even in the house of Tinubu, it is not Tinubu that give me work, it is God. So I enjoy what God give it to me. That is what I'm telling people. If today Tinubu today should give me something, it is not him, it is God. Because I don't believe that man is the one who is making a way. Even though we are in a world that believe that connection, we have connection. Connection of man one day will fail, but the connection of God never fail. Thank you very much.
Thank you once again for your brilliant submissions. It's a pleasure.